Be the pose.
Okay, so I'm gonna use this EMBRYOLISSE moisturizer just to moisturize her face. And now I'm taking my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz and I'm just filling in her eyebrows. She has pretty thick eyebrows already and they're perfectly arched, so I'm just following that line. And then I'm using the spoolie at the end to brush the hairs in place. Now I am sketching out her eyebrows just to clean them up. I'm using LA Girl Pro Concealer and Fawn just to clean them up, and I'm going to also use this as a base for my eyeshadow. Using my fingers, I'm applying MAC's Paint Pot and Soft Ochre as another part of my base for the eyeshadow, just so the eyeshadow can, you know, be stronger and be very pigmented. You want to make sure it's a very smooth application, no chalky patches. Like, it needs to look smooth so the eyeshadow can look effortless and smooth and seamless. Now I'm taking like a really light brown as my transition color, and I'm just putting it in the crease area of her arch in her eye. The next color I'm using is like an orangey brown. Sorry that I didn't show it, but I believe I still was using my Anastasia Beverly Hills contour palette. And I'm just, so you basically use a light brown, then you go darker. So you just get a darker brown, and then you just keep going darker. This gives you like that transition effect from light to dark. So you just go light, dark, 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 you know? So yeah. And now I'm going to reapply that soft ochre just so that the lid color pops better. So just applying a little bit more, and then I'm going to apply the color. This color that I'm using is from my Morphe 350 palette. I'm not sure. It's like a peachy orange color. Yeah. I'm taking Brown Script by MAC and just blending out her edges. So I'm just blending in her eyeshadow with her brow highlight. Using like a tapered brush, I'm adding like a dark brown in the crease, in the corner, to just smoke out those edges a little bit. I'm basically building the product up. So I add a little bit, then I smoke it out, then I add a little bit more, then I smoke it out. So you just keep building it up. You don't just add everything at once. You have to build it up. I applied her lashes on off camera. Sorry guys. So yeah, now I am adding her primer. This is E.L.F's Poreless primer. It's really loose. It was like $6 at Walmart. Pretty cheap. It's straight. Nothing to brag about. Okay, so we're literally doing her makeup for fun, so I did not have her color, but I used Maybelline Fit Me foundation, and it was pretty dark, but it did its thing. And I wish I would have used a beauty blender, but hey, you use what you got. Now I'm going back into my Anastasia Beverly Hills contour palette, and I'm using that orange eyeshadow or orange powder to correct underneath her eye. The number one thing to remember when you're doing makeup is blending. That's the most important thing. You should not have any harsh lines in your makeup. It needs to be blended out to the T. I should know where you put your highlight. I should see it, but I shouldn't know exactly where you stopped. You feel me? Thanks. Now I'm going back over the concealer with additional concealer for highlight. So you conceal first and then you add more concealer if you want your highlight to be, you know, popping. Now I am setting her concealer with my Anastasia Beverly Hills contour palette with just like the lightest color in there. Sorry guys, off camera I added Mercier Translucent powder, and now I let it bake, and now I'm just, you know, blending it in, you know, pushing it into the skin or whatever. Going underneath her eye, I'm using Black Track eyeliner for her waterline. This is MAC Soft Glow for her highlight. It's more of a white highlight, so I like to mix my highlights. So I'm gonna add, I think, Bobbi Brown Bronze Glow. You must highlight. Well, you don't have to, but I love to highlight underneath your eyebrow just to give you that little sparkle, you know, sparkle. This is Skindinavia finishing spray, and just spray it over her face just to set it. This is some random lip stain that I got from eBay. It's like a nudie pink, so I'm not too sure what you want to call it. All done. Thank you guys so much for watching. She loved it, and I loved it, and I hope y'all loved it, and I hope it was easy for y'all to understand what I did. Thanks, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to my Instagram now at Beat to the T. Love y'all.